Hi everybody, hope you guys good. It's Sam Ricardo. So we got this new day, Monday, and we got this absolute beauty 6 Series 650 satin black on satin black rims. As you can see, they are stance, and this car is very special for us because we did a lot of work in a previous time on this car, and still it need more love to get fixed. So this car was last time we work on the front bumper, and the lights was not working in the front, so we restored the lights. So when the customer came in, there was like the lights not working. It's like a blind car. If you guys can fix it, that's okay. If you can't, I just need to throw this car because it's not working. Because BMW quoted them almost like 7 grand just for the light, plus on top of the labor. So we fixed it at half cost on this car, and also the bumper was damaged on this car. That's something also we fixed while we was changing the front lights. So now this car came in for a safety certification because it's gonna be the new owner on this car shortly. So they just want to know what's happening with this car. So what we noticed last repair, this car was flooded with the oil from this side. It's a V6 engine, so they are pretty common with the coolant and oil leak. So this car have 2 oil leaks, one right beside the alternator, other it's on the wall cover on top this side. It's a V6, and the coolant leak is right on the back side. It's not major, but it's minor leak, so we're going to take a look on that too. But for now, the customer just want us to give an estimate how much this car needs to get it certified, because the engine is already flooded with oil. As you see, the class of this BMW is perfectly fine. It's a convertible, so probably we'll show you how it drives with that convertible roof open. And yeah, that's one of a kind car I see in London with this much beauty. It's polished, like looks so good. And the second one, we got this 2018. That's a Mercedes C350. It came up with a shaking sound. So the customer advised the engine light is blinking on this, so we're going to check what's happening with this car. Most likely on Mercedes C classes, E classes, when you see that blink light and the engine shake, the most common factor on this problem is ignition coils. So this car is roughly 145 on it, and the ignition coils at this kilometers are normal, because we already did 2 months ago, we did on an E class, that was 2017, and we changed the 3 coils on that. Same issue, when they drive, the engine sign blinks and it's just shaking really bad. So today we're going to take a look on this. And other one, the last year for today, before 10 o'clock, this is 2011 Subaru Outback. So we specialize on Subarus because we work on Subarus a lot. So this car came in with a shifting issue. This car can't shift to park. So the customer eventually parked it in a neutral and the keys are inside. So to put in a park, that is the only way to take out the keys. So we're going to take a look. I don't think so. It's going to be a cable problem because customer mentioned us, they changed the cables for the shifter. But these cars are notorious with bushings, shifter bushings. So we're going to dig it down today to check what's happening with this. So we got this beautiful BMW 650 convertible, and it's the summertime, so we're going to take it out. It's a nice ride. So this car came in for a safety certification pre-check. So we did a lot of inspection on this today. And right now it's sitting with the engine light, SOS light, and a couple of more lights. And the fault in passenger side restraint system, affecting airbag, belt tensioner, belt force limiter, continue to wear the safety belt. That's what it says. And the wheels on this car is shaking real bad, like front of the arms, the rearward control arms, the backward, front, and the middleward. Everything is just shaking. So in order to fix it, to pass the safety to get transferred to the other owner, we need to change all those front suspension parts. And also this car is jerking real bad when we press the brake. it's shaking like a hell. So that's a one thing. And the other one is on the engine on this car. As I told you, it's leaking real bad. So we gathered up. There are a couple of gaskets, and coolant flange is cracked on this car, which is not allowing to coolant to circulate in front cabin. So we are here to try to drive it if we can feel some humming noise from the bearings. That's what we think, because the wheels are doing like this. So when we drive it, it's not making any sound. So the wheel bearing sounds good. So the only bad in this is the front suspension parts and the rear, one of the arm which holds the rear axle. So after a while, it comes another light here, which is a seat unlocked, the driver's seat unlocked. So that is something also we have to dig it out to check what's happening with it. But it all depends on the customer approval, as they are just migrating to some other country and they're going to sell it to somebody and they want to get it certified so they can transfer successfully. But it's not easy on this car, as it's an aged car with multiple issues. But let's see how it goes, how it turns out from the customer. Once we're gonna hear out from customer, then we'll make a decision where we're gonna stand up. Because for now it needs a lot of parts: control arms, bushings, tire rims, ball joints, all in the front and all in the both sides. So apart from that, we did front bumper and headlight restore of that car, like I think last year, and they're just running absolutely amazing. And now we are just heading back to the shop. Let's see how it goes. What's up, Mr. Lee?
It's about 80%, I think. Maybe.
Okay, so top it up. Yeah, put it, yeah. So we got this E90. The wall cover is already installed. So that's a brand new wall cover with a brand new bolts. As we already told you, like it's a one-time use for this aluminum bolts. So now we just going to install the coils and spark plugs. And also we fixed a couple of wirings on the ignition coils that was chewed. And on the oil filter housing, we already replaced the gaskets on that thing. And if you have any filter housing problem in your BMW, we can replace the gaskets, so you can save on the part. If you buy the whole part, it's more than $1,000, but if you replace the gasket, it's a couple of hundred plus the labor. So now it's already wrapped up on the top, and we're going to start going for electric water pump. Most of the BMW after 2007 they come with electric water pump. And last one, we're gonna do the bottom engine pan gasket. That's flooded too, and this car have a problem with the battery sensor right mount on the negative terminal. That's broken by the customer. They was trying to change that battery in garage, and they end up breaking that, and that shit is expensive. That's like 400 and change Canadian with BMW. So we already got that sensor. We're going to install it. Hopefully this car gonna be out end of the day today or maybe tomorrow if the pan takes long. I know it's gonna take long to do the pan thing on any BMW's inline 6. Mostly after 2007, you need to just lift up the engine from the top with the engine jack stand. Then you can assess that thing, because on the pan on the engine, it's going through a drive shaft. So that's how the BMW technology is. Also, we're going to top it up. The steering reservoir on this is already soaked up with all oil from outside. Most commonly, these BMWs have the problem with the O-ring from here. They just got leaked out in short time. So that's for this thing. And here we got this 2017 Sonata, and we did the tune-up on this car. So yes, we work on Sonatas too. If you guys do have any Sonatas, you can give us a call and we'll happy to help you out. Any Sonata, Kia. That's it for now. We're gonna keep it up. with this E90. It's ready. We already installed the things, water pump, wall cover gasket, and oil filter housing, and we put the new oil in this. Now it's ready to roll out on the street. We're going to test this car for 3-4 days and let's see how it goes. And this car is going for a engine wash. Buddy of ours, they do the detailing. If you guys do want any engine wash on your car, shoot us a text or a call. We're happy to help you out. And there's a new, we got this BMW, that's a N20 2013 328i. Let me show you what it comes up. So, come here. Let me show you. So this is how the N20 looks. You hear it? You know what it is? 4 to 6 grand to fix this thing. So the valve is knocking on that. I'm not sure what it is exactly. But to dig it up, it's 10 hours of labor. So now today we're going to just park it inside the bay, and hopefully tomorrow or day after tomorrow we're going to start on this. And let's hope for the best. I don't know what else is damaged on this car. It's only a miracle when we're gonna turn up the wall cover and see what's happening inside. Most likely these cars, the stretching of the chain is happening on 150k. So if you put the bad oil in your BMWs or Mercedes, most of those two brands, they come up with the chain engines, and you guys end up stretching your chain, or your lifter is gonna knock like that. So what that indication? It's a clear sign of 4 to 6 grand if it's a low price repair. If it's high, you need to change the head or anything else. It's more plus 8 to 10 grand just to fix this. So if you guys have any Germans, try to put the liquid moly or German oil. Do not go with local oil. These cars comes with the venules. So once you put the wrong oil in the car, the venue coat comes up and you're gonna have the engine light right away. And some of these cars, they start burning the oil. Near BMW, Mercedes, like the CLA, if you try to put a wrong oil in this car, it's gonna start burning the oil. So that's it for, I think, this EP. So stay tuned. If you want to watch more videos, just subscribe our channel, press the bell icon, and you're never gonna miss a video. So any repairs, you can call us at 647-708-1300, or you can just come to our shop. We're here, 241 Horton Street. Thank you so much. Take care.